Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Happy Saturday. I hope
It is
everyone
an
had
absolutely beautiful day here in Chicago.
It is very beautiful. It is almost 60
Gorgeous.
degrees.
Oh,
And
love
here in
it.
Chicago, that's like spring weather to us. Everyone is
January,
having light jackets
Loving it.
on.
Loving
It's
it.
beautiful outside. The sun is out. Everybody get your sunglasses out if you're in Chicago. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I
Yeah.
hope everyone had a wonderful week, despite the different things that went on within the last couple of days. But God is always still good, and we're going to keep it pushing.
Yeah,
Today
definitely.
we have a special guest.
Yes, we do. Quanisha.
Hello.
And she is with executive behavior. And so we're going to talk more about her and her company later. But I am just so excited that she's on our show. This is actually our first time meeting her.
Yes.
In person. She and I, we've communicated via email
Yes.
numerous times. But I was actually excited to meet you because you are a powerhouse.
Oh my Lord.
You are a
Thank you,
powerhouse.
Jesus.
You are just
Oh, wow.
I'm so excited for
Oh,
everything
wow.
that you have going on. We are excited to be participating in your event.
Yes,
and we'll
Lord.
tell all about that. So I'm just
Mhm.
excited. But so welcome to Let's Talk Woman to Woman.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
IntellectualRadio.com. Yes,
It's
absolutely.
an honor.
For those of you guys, this is your first time ever tuning in to Let's Talk Woman to Woman on Intellectual Radio. My mother and I, we are a mother and daughter duo, Elegant Behavior. We have our own body skincare line
Yes.
called Zuri Body Essentials, where we have shea butters, shower scrubs, body butters, all type of stuff.
Soy candles.
All natural organic stuff. And so we are very excited for our brand. We have a lot of big things happening. And so if you would love to support us, go to www.elegantbehavior.com and check us out. There you can also see our recent shows as well from last week. So yes.
Let's get this party started.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to do a review on my foundation, and actually, I can do that, but I left it over there. So.
Oh Lord.
Well, first, I kind of want to start off saying that I had a lot of good feedback from the review that we had last week, and
This is a real show, I tell you. I just love it. Thank you so much.
So I had we had a lot of feedback and everything. So we are going to definitely continue to do reviews on different products that we certainly use because people were commenting, asking questions on the Pure foundation that I use, as well as the color correcting primer that I use as well. And I posted it on our Instagram, which is Elegant Behavior. So check that out. If you have any questions, you can always go to our Instagram page.
I can do my review now.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I really am.
Are you prepared now?
I am prepared now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. So last week you did a review on your foundation and what you use on a regular basis. And so today I wanted to do a review on my foundation. So actually I wanted to bring both of them. I don't know if you can see this. You can see this. You can see this. You can see this. So I'll go the high end first. This is Lancome, okay? And so it is supposed to be a 24-hour liquid foundation. Now it is on the high end. It's $47 across the board, no matter where you go. I think I bought mine from Sephora, and so I cannot speak on it being 24 hours because I don't wear my makeup for 24 hours, but it does say that it is a 24-hour foundation. I will say it is long wearing. And it's non-greasy because I have a tendency to have, greasy, areas on that T-spot. Yeah. So, I really like it, but like I said, it is on the high end. I have a tendency to be more drawn towards a powder foundation. And so that's why I wanted to bring up, this is my absolute favorite. If anybody can see this.
Fit Me.
Fit Me. This is Fit Me by Maybelline. I absolutely love this foundation. It's very light. I wear this every day.
Now, do you wear that just by itself, or do you pair that with a liquid?
No, I don't.
So you just wear it strictly by itself?
Either or.
Okay.
Now
Really?
with this one, I will say that I will not use a primer, okay, or the setting powder because it's a very nice
Is it
foundation.
heavy?
For me, it is. That's why I have a tendency to like more powder than liquid.
So in the summertime, that's not something that you would recommend.
Not for me, but it's still very nice. Don't get me wrong. It is a very nice foundation. But this one is my absolute favorite. And it's only $5.99.
Where can we get it from?
You can get it from Walgreens. You can get it from Target. You can get it from Walmart. And it's only $5.99. Actually, I get mine from Walgreens for $5.99. You can't beat that. No. It is long wearing. I have it on today. And
now, do you have just that on today?
I do have a primer. Thank you so very much, Brittany. I do have a primer on. But yes, I am wearing this today, but it will last through the day. It's a matte. It has a matte finish.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Yes. For $5.99, you can't beat that.
No, I mean versus the 47.
You know, actually,
how did you know which one to choose?
You know, in terms of the color.
Yes.
Or let me speak on the actual product. I saw an advertisement on this particular foundation in Essence magazine, and there were people that had made comments. Oh, you know, this is so wonderful. I really like it. You know, and so I Googled it. And I'm like, well, let me just check it out just to see. And when I saw that it was $5.99, I said, okay, wait a minute.
You gotta.
So I went and tried it. I bought it for the first time, I want to say at least a year ago. And I fell in love with it.
Whoa.
I fell in love with it. Now, to answer your question with regards to the color, because, you know, it's in its packaging, you can sort of have to eye it. So I kind of put my hand up to it and I'm like, okay, you know, it looks like, now they have darker shades and of course they have lighter shades. It's a wide variety. They have a whole line. They have the setting powder. I've used that. It's not quite my favorite because you don't really need it with this. You know, although I did use a setting powder today because, you know, we're going to be on TV and I don't want to look greasy, but potentially, you know. So, but this, I highly recommend this. Fit Me, $5.99, Walgreens, Target.
I'm going to try it immediately.
You have beautiful skin.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
You have beautiful skin.
I've been told that. And I would walk out with confidence with my skin and everything. But when you go to these different networking events, stuff like that, sometimes I really do want to just put, you know, just a little something on. And sometimes I just never know exactly what to get. You know what I mean? So I'm still working on that.
I would highly recommend this. Good. And you only need a little bit. I like it because it's so very light. You take your brush and just sort of, you know, go around. I love it. I do.
Now, Maybelline and Lancome, those are both reputable products.
Very much
so. You know, Lancome, they all have really good mascara, you know, just all types of stuff. So that particular shade, I've tried yours. It's a little darker for me, but I said I will possibly try that. And I might try the Maybelline Fit Me. Now, I've tried the liquid Fit Me. I didn't too much care for it.
I will say I don't.
But I think that was just for my skin type. I've seen a lot of makeup artists and a lot of people who are really into makeup use the liquid Fit Me and they like it. The matte one, it wasn't so matte for me at all.
No, not for me at all.
I looked like I just came from the gym.
And
sweating, just really shiny. And so the liquid Fit Me I don't really care for, but I will definitely try that.
And you know what? And I totally agree. That was my experience because when I tried, I think that was the first one that I tried, and I was like, oh, I don't like this. And then I saw that they had it in the powder form, and it's matte. And I said, you know,
now is it full coverage?
Yes, it is.
It's full coverage.
It is full coverage, and I said, you know, this is really nice. $5.99, you can't beat that.
Every foundation that I've experienced has always been liquid. I've never really tried the powder, so I'm gonna try to experiment with that.
Sometimes powder can be a little heavy, but that's my experience with liquid. I find that liquid is a little too heavy for me.
So you really got to find your niche.
You do.
I need to find my niche.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have beautiful skin.
Thank you.
For every day.
You don't have foundation on today?
No, not really.
No.
I had some on yesterday, and I took a little bit off. I went to bed really late because I was up working. That's what entrepreneurs do. There's no time cut off for that.
No.
But really, no, I didn't really put too much.
Oh my goodness! For you not to have any foundation on, you have absolutely.
Your skin is very pretty, but I would agree when you go out, a lot of times I think, you know, it's appropriate, even if you don't wear makeup, when you go out and you dress up, I think it's appropriate to put makeup on at that time. But for everyday use, your makeup, your skin is flawless.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I've been trying to drink a lot of water, y'all.
Water is key. Water is
trying
key.
to drink a lot of water.
You know,
water is key.
You know, I promised myself at the beginning of the year, I said, okay, Adrian, you're going to drink more water. I haven't changed that bad habit.
I have. I've done really good.
You've done much better.
I've done really good. I've been drinking gallons of water.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been doing really good.
She just started.
The year just started. Thank you.
She's trying to act like, I just, no.
The year, she's hating. It's okay. Sorry.
I've been really good at just not drinking too much pop. So now that I've stopped that a while ago, now I'm just trying to get used to drinking more and more water.
Well,
but I'm trying my best. Sometimes it could be, I try to trick myself sometimes with the little powder with the crystal lights and put that in there. And I'm like, okay, this may be okay, but we'll see.
But that's not where I don't struggle with pop. My struggle is coffee. I don't think that you guys would like me very much if I didn't drink my coffee in the morning.
I love coffee too.
I have to have my coffee in the morning. I've been doing it for years. I'm not going to change. So, it is what it is. But I drink coffee, and then after my third or fourth cup, I may have, then I start into water. But it's not full cups like this.
Wait, third or fourth cup?
I have a cup in the morning while I'm getting ready.
Right.
I have a cup on the way. And then I'll have a cup when I get to work.
Okay.
Well, I just want to switch gears a little bit. Speaking of skin, everyone, do you mask? Do you use?
I haven't done it consistently. I've done it before. So have I done before? Yes, but consistently, no.
Okay. Well, Mom, I know that you mask.
Yes, I do.
And so I mask. I think you should do it at least once a week. But there are several different kinds of masks. Mm-hmm. There are the exfoliate mask that you can put on. There's like the clay mask, there's the peel on, and there's also the sheet mask. Have you seen the sheet mask?
No.
Great. So we'll tell you about that. So this is a trend it's been out for a little while, but a lot of celebrities like Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, they are, just big fans of this sheet mask. Mm-hmm. And what a sheet mask really is it's like a paper it's like a paper that is that's stuck to this cotton-like mask, and it has cutouts that you can cut around your eyes, nose, and lips, and it's like soaked with this serum. And the good thing with sheet mask is because they have several different kinds. So just as an example, if you buy a clay mask, say if you buy a tube, and you just buy it just for acne. But you may have oily skin or other different type of products. So if you buy this one particular clay mask, now you got to go and buy another type of clay mask to help with the other issues that you're having.
Oh, wow. Good
thing with the sheet mask, you use it, of course, just one time once you're done, and then you throw it away, and then you can, have another type of mask. There are several different kinds. And now I would say it does look kind of funny when you put it on because you got like this white looking mask. It looks kind of crazy. There's actually a picture here, Nisha, so that way you can kind of. It does look crazy, but it works. It works. It works. It definitely works. It soothes the skin, and so they have different kind of masks for different type of skin tones. There are for oily and dry skins. They have avocado mask. So there again, it's like a cotton sheet that and it's soaked with the serum or solution, and you just put it on your face, and it soaks into your skin, into your pores. And so, of course, this is something that you do after you clean your face, like all masks. So you want to do this with a fresh face, and you just lay it on. A lot of times you do it for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you toss it. And it makes your skin feel really soft. And then once you take off the mask, you kind of just massage in the solution, that's left on your skin. Yes, and it's really nice. So they have avocado masks that have vitamin C and vitamin E, and also has macadamia oil in it.
I like that.
Yes, it's very rich for your skin. And so for people I have oily skin, but for people who have dry skin, this is something really good because it brings that moisture back to your skin. Okay. So people who have acne prone skin, sometimes I can have acne prone skin. Have you heard of Yes?
No.
Okay. Well, there is. It's called Yes 2, and they have different kinds of Yes 2 whatever. So for the acne prone, there is a Yes 2 tomatoes clear skin acne fighting sheet mask. Now this you can buy at Ulta. It's only $3.29. And for all different kinds of masks, they range from as high as $8. That's on the higher end, to as low as 99 cents. which is on the lower end. So it's very affordable, especially since you're just going to just use it and throw it away. When you're kind of starting out, you're not really sure which mask would work for you. I would personally recommend you going for the $1.99 or 99-cent type of mask. For oily skin like myself, and you, Mom, you said that you kind of have oily skin as well, there is a green tea face mask from Sephora. It includes green tea extract, also has willow bark extract, and it also has mushroom extract. Yes, and so the combination, it soothes redness, inflammation, it mattifies the skin, and it makes it look absolutely wonderful. This particular mask is $6 at Sephora. So like I said, there is a range, and on the high end there is $8. For if you're kind of fighting to the wrinkles, anti-aging is kind of a concern for you. A best sheet mask for aging skin is Corona Age Defying Plus Face Mask sheet. And so that is $8 at Ulta, and they have several different kinds. It's made of natural plant fibers. This mask is soaked in the best of the best anti-aging ingredients. It has wild yam extract and a combination of peptides. So it has a lot of chemicals in it, but it's not harsh to your skin at all. It's not. And so it makes it feel really good. And I use it. I bought one that was $7 at Sephora, and I really liked it. But lately I've been going to Target, and they have a bunch of them for $1, $2. Yes. And they serve for all types. So, and with the sheet mask, you can do that as often as you like. You don't have to do it just once a week, personally, I recommend that you exfoliate once a week, and I recommend that you at least mask at least once a week. But with the sheet mask, you can do that twice a day if you like, every day or however.
You're talking about pampering myself more.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes. Yeah. And so 2017, when you talk about water, you talk about taking care of your skin, we have to pamper ourselves. Yeah. And you don't have to spend all this money and break the bank and go to the spa and get a facial. You can do your own facial. And so, all of that, with the water, you'll get really good results, and it leaves your skin with this natural glow. And so I love it. So for those of you who were interested, or if you've seen the sheet mask, try it out. It's very affordable. It's not harmful to your skin at all. If you are allergic or whatever, of course, read the ingredients like you do with any type of product. But I definitely recommend it.
Okay.
Love it.
I don't know. Have you guys heard that Spike Lee has decided not to use Chrisette Michelle's music
I heard it.
in his upcoming project after the Trump inauguration performance? I don't know. I guess I have mixed feelings on that.
Did she ever perform? Because I didn't see the inauguration.
I didn't either.
Did you see?
No, I didn't see or hear. I heard she was supposed to get a nice check.
Well, of course.
I heard that, but I didn't hear her sing anything, so I don't know.
Speaking of check, is he a rapper? Questlove?
Questlove, yes.
Okay.
He's from Roots.
Roots the movie?
No. Jesus, no. Roots is
a group.
It's a group.
I didn't know there was a group called Roots.
It's a musical group that's been around for quite some time.
They've been around for a while.
Really?
Now. Yeah.
Well, look, I stay in my lane, and I'm totally comfortable in my lane.
We see that.
I'm fine being in my lane. So
I love it.
I make no apologies for being in my lane.
No, you don't need to.
But nevertheless, so Questlove, he had offered to pay her for not performing. And I thought that was funny. I have mixed feelings. I did not watch the inauguration. I just didn't. I had a conversation yesterday about that administration. And honestly, it's not about black or white for me. It is not. Okay. What it is for me, it's about respect and the lack of respect that he has shown President Obama for 8 years, or certainly towards the latter part of his tenure. And so and just not only about Barack Obama, it's the disrespect he's shown towards women, or the disabled, or it's just
the cultures,
and so it's not about black and white, at all. It has nothing to do with it. I say this all the time. All black people are not criminals and bad. All white people are not racist and bad. You have something in every race Bottom line. So it's not about that for me. I just cannot fall behind someone who's been so disrespectful, that just has no regard for your feelings, but yet you're so thin-skinned. Maxine Waters, is the congressman? She made a comment that I totally agree with. And
she's been all over social media.
She's a fire.
Yeah, like she is. Let me tell you what she said, and I totally agree with this. She was saying that he got Trump, because I'm sorry, I'm not gonna refer to you as President Trump. He
not my president.
He was offended by being said that he was not considered a legitimate president, but yet for 2 years or more you said that Barack Obama was not a legitimate U.S. citizen. And so that goes back to, you can't dish it out and not be able to accept it. We used to, when we were coming up, you grin, you in. If you say something that's funny about me, then you're fair game.
Exactly.
And so you grin, you're in. We're gonna talk about you too. So you cannot get upset. And as a leader of our country, you need to toughen your skin and don't feel that you have to address everything.
He addresses everything. Did you see what he said about Meryl Streep?
Yes, I did.
I did not like that.
What did he say? I didn't
He
hear
said that she was underrated actress, and she just, he was just taking jabs at her because
but you know what?
Because she spoke the truth. That's all she did.
But prior to that, he said, there was a clip. Oh, she's a wonderful actress. She's this, she's that. But as soon as someone says something that you don't agree with or that you don't necessarily like, then you feel that you have to get on social media and rant.
He literally has Twitter fingers. I mean, this man, every time he's upset with one particular individual, he gets on Twitter and he just rants.
It's just ridiculous.
I said, what? That's not a president. That's a social media troll.
You know what? Actually, it's immature.
Very.
And it's very juvenile. It's very juvenile.
Teenagers do that.
Exactly. You would expect that out of eighth graders. That feel that you have to address something. Well, you said this about me. Well, this is what I think about you. Grow up.
I mean, really, you have over 3 million people that you have to take account for, and you're going to continue to single out certain people over just words.
Exactly.
Nothing that's going to,
and so
change big, impact things, but it's just ridiculous.
So I can't honestly say if she performed or not because I did not watch it, but I do know that Jennifer Holliday was scheduled to perform, she changed her mind. And so she said, and I'm going to quote her, "I was honestly just thinking that I wanted my voice to be a healing and unifying force for hope through music to help our deeply polarized country. Regretfully, I did not take into consideration that my performing for the concert would actually instead be taken as a political act against my own personal beliefs and be mistaken for support of Donald Trump and Mike Pence." So,
I just want to say that First Lady Michelle, I will still refer to her as First Lady, that Miss Michelle Obama, she truly brought the Chicago out of her yesterday at the inauguration.
I seen her face.
Her face was all on social media on several, on several parts of the inauguration. They caught her just with this face. She was serving us all face. Yes. And you could tell her she was just not feeling it. And it was funny because then you had Mr. Barack Obama, he was, just as nice and cool, all smiles. And Michelle,
she was ready to go.
Right, okay.
She was ready
to go when she landed.
Yeah. She was ready to go. She was ready to go. She was ready to go.
When his wife walked past, she just looked like, okay. I'm just,
You know what? I seen this picture because I don't know if you've seen it when Trump's wife stole her speech.
Yes.
Right. So there's a picture of when Trump's wife gives Michelle a present. And then the caption was like, she's giving her speech back. And I thought that was hilarious.
I thought that was hilarious.
When they took the stage, he walked up, maybe not when they took the stage, but I just saw this a little clip on the news. He had walked up and she walked it, his wife walked in. But then when the president, Barack Obama, walked up and Michelle, then he grabbed her hand and kissed her hand.
I love it.
What a class act.
I mean, they show their love for each other, and it's like literal,
fake.
And it's not
fake.
It's passionate, it's real, and it's just something you cannot hide.
No, not at all.
You can't hide that.
No.
And speaking of the inauguration, I mean, there was only up to 900,000 people who showed up to Trump's inauguration. It was very empty, versus the 1.8 million that was at Barack Obama's inauguration. So it was clear that not many people, I mean, of course he has supporters, but not many people were in support of him, despite him winning the election.
But you know what, I'm gonna say this, and what I think really makes me feel good about, you know, the people that are not supporting, it's not just a black thing, it's not just a white thing. People are not in agreement with the things he stands for or the things he says, and I like that. I like that.
I mean, at least there was over 50 House Democrats that boycotted the Trump inauguration. So it was very, very empty. And so I was very happy about that.
I have to give kudos to Hillary Clinton, because I can't honestly say I would have gone.
Her and Bill, they were there in attendance, and you know, she made a tweet and she says that I still truly care about this country, and I'm here for unity, and I'm here to move forward and make the country better. And so that's all what she truly cares about. And I am so sorry that she was not there with her hand on the Bible, but I mean, you know, it's just one of those things that we're just gonna have to live with it, and then 4 years we'll have someone else. So I'm happy about
really
that.
Sad. You know what's interesting? Someone that's handling his Twitter page, they put a picture of the crowd as if he had so many people.
Telling me about that, Brittany.
Yes.
And it was really the picture of when Barack Obama had his event. So I was just like, I don't understand why they're just not honest and truthful people.
No.
It's like they're just trying to trick, because you know social media has a way of influence,
right?
And it's like they try to trick their influence, and it's just ridiculous. It's like, how can we trust you?
Exactly.
You can't even be, you know, honest on social media.
Not at all.
Well, one last thing that Barack Obama, he did before, you know, leaving, he left out with the bang. I hate to say this, former President Barack Obama, Jesus, he granted 330 commutations on Thursday.
Wow.
Yes, this is the most ever given by a president in one single day. According to CNN, the White House announced that this was Obama's last commutations, which brings his number up to 1,715. And 568 of those had life sentences. So could you imagine the families that are having people that are coming home, you know?
I'm sure
so, I mean, there again, as he's exiting, he's still doing good for the people. So, I mean, he's just an all-around stand-up guy. I love it. Just to kind of switch gears a bit, let's stop talking about politics. This woman, this girl, Allie Dodal, she's from Memphis, Tennessee. She raised over $10,000 through GoFundMe to help pay for college. This past Sunday, now she's at over $29,000. And she raised money because she claims that her family completely cut her off because she had a black boyfriend. And so, but her father, who is Bill Dodal, said that is not the case. We have absolutely nothing. We have no problem with her dating outside of her race. Yes, we would prefer her to date inside her race. And truthfully, honestly, I mean, I don't have anything against other races, but I think that's how all parents would feel deep down inside. If we just could be real. So, but he did say, you know, I just don't like him, and I just didn't like what he did, but it had nothing to do with his race. And she said, and he also said that we pretty much cut her off because she has shown herself that she can take care of herself, and she, you know, she needs to assume responsibility for herself and to get out there and make it through life. So, I mean, you know, I don't know if what's true or what's not true, but she did raise some money, and so, you know, if you got a good enough story, certainly you can raise a lot of money on GoFundMe. Apparently,
GoFundMe, I tell you, boy.
We need to start one for elegant behavior.
I mean,
I'm just playing.
People are doing GoFundMes for anything.
Yes, for everything.
Houses.
For everything. So every single week, we like to, you know, acknowledge a woman who's doing great things. So we have a Woman of the Week, and it doesn't have to be a celebrity or anything else like that, but we like to acknowledge people who are doing great things. So this week, she's not a woman, she's a young lady. Her name is Asia Newsom. She's from Detroit, Michigan, and she is a phenomenal businesswoman. She is only 13 years old.
Oh.
Yes, and she started her company, and now she's making $100,000 a year.
Say what?
$100K a year.
Wow.
Yes. So at the
my application.
Yeah. At the age of 5, she used her cute demeanor and her, cuteness to go door to door selling candles with her dad, who is also an entrepreneur. Since then, after the cuteness wore off, people were really she was making sales based off her cuteness. But since then, as she got older, that wasn't working for her anymore. She's ran into several obstacles where her sales declined, and she just ran into a lot of different things that most business and entrepreneurs go through. Now, when she was going door to door at 5, she did wholesale candles for $1 and sold them for 10. So she was making some serious profit off this, Miss Asia.
Wow.
Go ahead, girl. So now she, she was recently on Ellen's DeGeneres show. Yes. She has her own website called www.superbusinessgirl.com.
That is awesome.
Yes. And what she does now, not only is she an entrepreneur, but she also encourages other girls to be entrepreneurs as well. So she spreads that entrepreneurial spirit to other young ladies. And so I thought that she would be Woman of the Week or Young Lady of the Week because despite her being very young and being very successful at such a young age, but she's taking that and she's giving that back and pouring that into other people. And that is what that's what everyone at this table is about, is encouraging people and, spreading that wealth. And it's not always about money, but it's just spreading that knowledge, that wisdom, that, that spirit, just give that to someone else. So I thought that was absolutely awesome. And so I just love the fact that her dad, which is also an entrepreneur, that he poured that into her.
Yes,
and it just goes to show you that you don't always have to go to school, which is great. Education is wonderful, by all means, but you don't have to go to school to be successful.
It's not a criteria.
It's not a criteria. That does not determine your life, and it does not determine. It's not your fate if you're going to be successful or not. And back in the day, it used to be that if you don't go to school, you won't be successful.
Right, exactly.
But now the millennials, we are we are the most generation who has entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And so
it's your passion.
Yes.
It's your passion.
Yes. I absolutely love it. We're the most creative.
Yeah.
Our generation, was the one who's created like Facebook, Twitter. That's our generation who created Instagram, this, that, and the other, who are multi-million-dollar companies or billion-dollar companies, Google, all of that stuff. So, kudos to Miss Asia Newsom, and you are our Woman of the Week.
Yes, I love it.
Absolutely. Could you imagine where she'll be in 5 years?
Oh my gosh. I need to come over for dinner.
Yeah, right. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Love it.
And what a wonderful story, Brittany. And that leads us into our young lady. First of all, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
But start off how we met.
Oh, yes. Yes. Talk about social media.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was originally looking for a totally different organization. I was trying to type the name in online because I couldn't find a social media page anymore. I was like, oh my gosh, I love to connect with people. So I was like, okay, I'm good at putting keywords in, but those keywords somehow led to you guys.
That was God.
That was God. That was
and I said, elegant behavior. I said, I'm executive behavior. Let me see what this is about.
Yes, the EBs.
Yes, I was so excited. And then when I clicked on your website and first thing I seen, mother-daughter duo. I was like, wait a minute. So you don't see too much of that at all, especially in the city of Chicago.
Yes.
The market here, there's not too many people don't collab. To see it in a family, to see you two working together, to see the pictures, see everything, I was like, this is so amazing. And then because I found you online, I went to social media on Instagram. I said, I wonder if they got an Instagram. And so I clicked on there, and then I looked you up, and I said add, and I was like, hey.
and that's exactly, you're absolutely right. And when I saw executive behavior, I was like, wait a minute.
Yes.
And so you came across, without us even having the first conversation, you came across with such warmth.
She has a wonderful spirit.
Very wonderful spirit. So tell us a little bit about executive behavior.
How did you come up with that name? I love it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me take it back. Now, a classmate of mine, bless her heart, she actually gave me a journal. And I told her, I said, I haven't written a journal since, Malcolm X made his speech or something, because it's been so long. And I said, okay, let me just keep it. Never know what could come of it. And I was sitting at home. I wasn't doing anything. And then I just seen that journal, and I just started writing. And by this time, I had went to my first networking event by myself. I was very uncomfortable because everyone in there was business owners. I'm talking about Black queens owning businesses, trying to pour into other people. And I met Nikki B there, who's now my mentor and friend, sister. I love her. But me seeing her and just being empowered by being around like-minded women, I went back to that journal and I said, okay, I would like to do something that's going to make some type of impact or change. So I got the journal. I was like, well, what I'm going to call it? I said, I'm going to do something in regards to life coaching. And I got into life coaching because one of my professors had spoke a little bit about it. And I looked it up, and the more I did my research, the more I became passionate about it. And then I said, okay, well, who am I going to work with? So how it began, I thought about when I did my internship at a addiction center in the women's unit. And the women there, I was doing group counseling with them, and it's like they was just asking for permission. They was like, well, what if when I get out of here, people, I'm going to be around those same people. What am I going to do? Who am I going to talk to? Do you think I can do this? Do you think? I said, don't worry about what I think. You have to know for yourself.
Absolutely.
And I would tell them, I said, you have to make some decisions, because if you're going to be around that same environment, you have to learn how to hire and fire people out your life. Those same people don't have to be there to make it to your next chapter. I said, because now you're coming back a whole different person. And they need to be able to embrace that. You have to be around people that's going to embrace the new you that you want. That's why you're here. And support you. And I said, and create a team. So I was thinking about that experience, and that's what executive behavior was originally supposed to do. It was supposed to be for that population, but as I was coming up with names, I said I want something to do with behavior, because the way you think and the way you feel can determine how you make your decisions. You have to live with intentions. You have to be able to walk the walk and talk the talk.
You are
so that's why I came up with behavior.
You are so right.
And with executive, I'm always telling people, you got to make executive decisions, because I'm an indecisive person, indecisive myself. Sometimes I'm like, you got to make an executive decision. So that's how I came up with the name. And I said, okay, I'm going to do addiction counseling. However, I was still getting my master's degree, and I didn't do the exam and take the test and everything. I can sit for it, which I'll do this year, so that's one of my goals. But I got into life coaching first, and so I've been doing that, and that's how I started. Right then and there, I just went on from there. I did my research, and I had to go. And I gave me the vision, so I had to go.
Wow. And honestly, everything that you said, for one, it also talks about what we kind of touched on last week in regards to surrounding yourself around like-minded people.
It's so important.
And you put yourself in that environment so that way you can become that. Yeah. And so that is very important in all aspects of life, and no matter what you're doing, doctor, lawyer, whatever. And so that is what we talked about, and just how you came about your name and everything. That all it just piggybacks off what we stand for and what elegant behavior is. So we can come.
I read about your brand. I was very impressed. I was like, oh, Jill, this is so nice. And it's, you know what? You have to really see yourself. You have to see yourself. You need to see what it looks like. You have to define what your success will look like. But being around like-minded people or people who have already, maybe in a position where you want to be, you see it. And that visual gives you that motivation, say, I can do that. That's where I want to be. Now I just need to figure out how to do it. And then that's when the exciting part come in. You like, I got to figure it out.
You're absolutely right. And you know what? And that's very key. It's what you see. It's not what anybody else sees for you. It's what you see.
Yep.
That is what's going to drive you to the next level. It's what you see.
And man.
So tell us a little bit about it. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. Tell us a little bit. You have some things coming up.
Yes. I do. I'm so excited. So, first of all, I am having a little dinner with some girls in February to just go over goals for 2017. That's going to be in February. But in March, I'm having my very first women empowerment event.
All right now, which we are a part of.
Yes, which you are sponsoring, which I am so excited. It's going to be a brunch. It's going to have speakers, networking, business cards will be passed around. I mean,
I love networking events.
I absolutely love networking events, and it's because of me going to so many networking events, I wanted to give back. I really wanted to show people how I started. So it's called Executive & Co. So it's like Executive and Company, because I call everyone CEOs. I call everyone executive. I call everyone queens.
You're the CEO of your own life.
Yes, being a CEO of your own life. So, which is the whole motto behind executive behavior. So, I wanted everyone to come in. I want them to feel like an executive. I want them to feel like, show them what it may look like. So that's what I have. Certain speakers to speak about certain things. I have one speaker speaking about how she balanced her career with her family and her husband,
which is hard,
can be very hard if you really don't know, especially if you don't know how to multitask. And I have someone speaking about life after divorce, how she rebranded herself, how she started back up after dealing with broken pieces. How did you do that? And she's doing excellent in what she's doing right now.
And your event is held where?
It's going to be at the Hyatt. It's going to be at the Hyatt in Hyde Park. It's going to be
great location.
3. Yes, I love
it. Location is key.
Yes, it is. So there's parking.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
Because when you say Hyde Park, it's like, ooh,
right? You can park. The tickets are early bird right now for $15, and then they'll go up to $20.
Very affordable.
Yeah, it's very affordable. If you have something to eat, you'll be feeling empowered. You feel like you're around women who's about their business, who can pour into you. That's all I wanted was women to be. All my vendors are women. Okay, all my sponsors are women. I really want women pouring into each other.
It's a sisterhood that we definitely need to bring back.
Oh yes.
And stop all this hating on each other and looking down on each other. The competition is no competition. There's enough out here for us all to do.
I mean, really,
it's not. Brittany and I, we say this all the time. It doesn't take away from me to say, you have beautiful skin. Yeah. It doesn't take away from me to say, girl, you are so pretty. Right. That does not take away from me. If anything, it adds to my character.
Yes, I totally agree. And you know what? One of my good friends, life coach Trinity, her event is at the Hyatt the next week on a Sunday on the 19th. And we didn't move each other dates. You know what I did? I made a flyer and I said, we're taking over the Hyatt.
All right.
We're not moving. There's no competition.
Right.
I'll sponsor your event. I'll speak at your event. If you would like to do the same for me, that's fine. There's no need.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're doing for each other.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So when is it exactly?
It's going to be March 11th.
March 11th
from noon to 3.
From noon to 3. So if you are looking to network, if you're looking to meet business-like women, if you are looking to just be in that atmosphere of inspiration and just unity and just women, come to this event. Executive & Co. March 11th from noon to 3.
And you can go to Eventbrite and just type it in and pay for the tickets there.
There you go. Where can we find you on social media?
Please.
Oh, yes. Okay. So you can go to executive_behavior on Instagram. You go to Executive Behavior LLC on Facebook. And my website, which I'm so proud of, is www.executivebehavior.com.
I love it.
I am just crazy about this.
I love it. Really quick, because, as business and entrepreneurs, what obstacles did you run into becoming executive behavior?
Trusting myself and learning about myself. And because at this point, the decisions that I make is on me and what I need to do. And if you don't know certain things about yourself, it can make it harder, which is one of the reasons why I did my journal. When I did my journals, it's called CEO Sessions.
Talk about these journals.
Yes, let me tell you what it looks like. This is the printout.
Oh, this is so cute.
Yes.
And
can I see that?
Can you see that? Can you guys see that?
Let me see that.
CEO Sessions.
This is so cute.
That's what it's called. It's called CEO Sessions, so everyone can have a session with themselves day by day. Every other day, you get a self-reflection question. Do you like your network? Do you like the people around you? Do you have a 5-year plan? What does success look like to you? You know,
I can't wait to get my copy.
Are they encouraging you?
Inspirational.
Every day, you have an empowerment quote.
Colors.
Every day is an empowerment quote, so that you stay motivated.
What does that say? Oh, I like that.
What does it say?
It says you don't have to be a millionaire to be a CEO. Take charge of your life.
See, there you go.
I can't
wait
be
to get my CEO of your own life.
You know what my favorite one is? On day 30, the breakups, the breakdowns, and the brokenness are blessings.
Wow.
Every day there's an empowerment, and then you get to set 1 or 2 goals for the month, and then you get to record your goal and record your actions to see if you are committed to what you're doing.
Wow.
And it's so easy for teenagers. It's holding yourself accountable. And you can do this in groups with people, yourself, teenagers, or just, mother and daughter. You can do it together.
I saw her journal on Instagram, and I immediately put an order in.
I was so excited when I seen it. I was like, I cannot wait. So those pre-order copies will have a special note for me inside, so I can't wait to give you your copy. But yes, those type of questions I put in the book because that's what I face, is trying to learn how to trust myself when it comes to doing that. It helps you be the CEO
of your own life.
Yeah, because if you mess up, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
And
you
that's
are in
what
charge.
I think that's what sometimes people are afraid of. They are afraid of making a mistake. They're afraid of messing up. But you know what? That's a learning. That's all part of the learning process. I can't tell you how many mistakes that Brittany and I have made. I mean, really.
And there are still more to make.
Well.
It is a part of your testimony.
It is what it is. It's part of your, just like your life, period.
And there are still more mistakes to make, but that's just how it goes.
It's never going to be perfect.
Yes, and anytime that we run into some sort of hurdle or obstacle or issue, I always say, Mom, this is just a part of the journey. This is just another line, a part of the journey. And so, this is something that, yes, I would say appreciate those obstacles, because once you made it over that hurdle, you can look back and just say,
feel
wow.
10 times better.
You can look back and say, wow.
And it's that journey that will allow you to reach back and tell somebody else and share that with someone. Look what I overcome. Look what I had to do.
Now I can pour into other people.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can pour into other people because of my own situations, my own problems, because everyone has a story. So I'm just really excited. So
I told you she's a powerhouse. I'm so excited.
Thank you.
I am so grateful to God that
I hope that we work more together.
Listen, this is just
you ladies are so easy to work with. When I tell you email me back, I was like, thank you, Jesus. Because I said she gets it. I know she gets it.
I said the same about you. Because, we were just talking about this. It's a business. And so, I'm a timely person. If you say, let's do this, let's do this, let's do it, I'm on top of it.
Yeah.
And so I can appreciate that about you. I can certainly say that you are a woman on top of her game. Because when you and I are corresponding, you get right back to me.
Yes,
and I appreciate that you respect me, I respect you, and
that's what it's all about.
Time. Yes. And so I can truly say I am so excited. This is not the end. We have so many things that we can do together.
Let's take over 2017.
We're gonna take over.
That is definitely the goal. That is definitely the goal. And you know what? This is exactly what Elegant Behavior is about. Our slogan or tagline is to inspire women through faith, fashion, and flair. And so that's truly, we hold ourselves to that. And so anybody that we meet or run into or encounter, that we like to connect with people who had those same values and goals and inspirations, and to inspire others. And so, I honestly, I saw Hidden Figures.
I love it.
Not last night, but yesterday.
I love that movie.
That movie is so powerful. I absolutely love that movie. I kind of teared up because I got inspired because those 3 women, they, not only are they very smart, but beyond that, education wise, they didn't take no for an answer.
They didn't. They had each other's backs too.
Yeah, they had each other's backs, and they did not take no for an answer. And they worked together, and they, no matter what came at them, they worked through it, and they came out on top. And they ended up making history. And so, like the one woman, Jesus, I cannot remember, Mary. I cannot remember her last name. She was like the first Black woman to go to an all segregated school. It's like they kept throwing stuff at them to hinder them. And that's just what life's about. People are going to throw stuff at you. And it was just very inspiring. And I teared up because it just, first of all, it made me proud to be Black. And it also made me proud to be a woman. And it's just, it just made you feel like that nothing is impossible.
Right. Exactly.
And like when the woman who Taraji P. Henson played, she had to walk 1.5 miles back and forth just to go to an all-colored restroom. And she went in the rain. It was just and that even changed. That made an impact. And finally she just had enough. And those women, they stuck together. Like the woman who was the not the engineer, but the woman who was working the machine. Who wanted to be the supervisor. She did not take that supervisor role unless she took all those other women with her. And so that's all about what sisterhood is about. And so I absolutely loved it, and it was very empowering.
Bringing them with you,
very empowering. I absolutely loved it, and I mean, I was just so full. I mean, everyone said it was a good movie, and I knew it was going to talk about history, this, that, and the other, but I had no clue that it was just going to be that inspirational.
I wanted to work. After I seen that movie,
it was very inspirational.
I took my laptop and I started working.
Okay.
I said,
I'm gonna have to see that.
I don't take advantage of your education. Don't take advantage of the things. Don't take it for granted. You know what I mean? You have to do what you need to do in order to see yourself being a success. And after watching that movie, I cried because, first of all, why did it take so long for us to know this? Why did it take so long for us to know how beautiful this story is? And I'm so glad it won a Golden Globe. I just
deserves whatever award.
It deserves everything.
I'm gonna have to see. You guys gonna make me want to go see it.
No, because it was very good, Mom. Like seriously, my grandfather and we went to go see it, and the movie was packed. And yesterday was Friday during the daytime.
Wow.
I made a status on Facebook. I said, I'm sure the movie theater is packed. Probably because people were, trying to avoid the inauguration.
Right.
But the movie was very good. It was very powerful. And it was just like, these women didn't stop at anything.
They used the resources that they had.
Yes.
Use your resources. Don't take it for granted.
Like the girl who wants to be a supervisor, she wanted to, first of all, she found out that they were bringing in these machines that would possibly take away her job. She went to the library, which they ended up kicking her out. She ended up stealing a book, but she learned the material from books at the library, taught herself, took it upon herself to go and trust and go past an area she wasn't even supposed to be in every day. And she ended up being foreseeing all of that. Wow. So she was a supervisor of not only Black, but also white women as well. White women had to report to her.
People who worked there couldn't even work.
They couldn't even work it.
What I really appreciate for being in business with my daughter is that I know beyond the shadow of a doubt, hands down, she has my back.
See?
And vice versa.
Yeah.
She knows beyond just being a mother and daughter, she has my back.
Yeah.
And we have the type of relationship she could say, Ma, you know what? I don't like that. Or maybe, you should have done that. And vice versa. Sometimes, constructive criticism is a little hard pill to swallow sometimes.
Yeah.
But we give it to each other in love and respect. And so that's just what we're trying to share with others. You can have a sisterhood.
Yeah.
You can have a sisterhood and not allow it to be so negative. We have to get past that.
That's exactly what that movie was about. It was about sisterhood.
That. And it's important to not only show that within us as adults, but the youth. Yeah. I really would like to do a youth networking event because sometimes it's generational.
Yes.
So it's a lot of generational curses that go along within the youth.
And then when you throw the society in the mix, when the different distractions and everything, it's not speaking unity. It's not speaking sisterhood. It's all about bashing the next person or who can make it to the top first. And it's not about that. It's all, we all make it to the top.
I think it is certainly, given to us to be that example for the young ladies that are coming behind us. They need to see.
They need to see
what sisterhood looks like. And it doesn't mean race. I'm not talking race. I'm talking a sisterhood.
Woman to
woman.
Exactly.
And so that's what we have. Let's talk woman to woman. And we have even talked about doing some sort of gathering that we can do a roundtable discussion, and we can bring in the young ladies. Maybe that's something that you and I and the three of us can talk about later.
Yeah.
Bringing these young ladies together. They need to see that.
They really need to see
They
it.
need to see that.
And if they have any questions, they need someone to answer their questions.
Absolutely.
They're holding too much inside, and they're not really getting that outlet. One of the questions in my journal was, can you take constructive criticism? Because sometimes even the young women can get so defensive that they feel like, they don't amount to what people think that they should or not.
Yes, yes. So absolutely. I mean, in closing, I just want to say thank you so much for being on this show. You are a beautiful person inside and out. Really quick, give us where we can reach you at. Your website, social media pages.
Okay, so website is www.executivebehavior.com or executive_behavior on Instagram or Executive Behavior LLC on Facebook. And you can email me at qgriffin303@gmail.com.
Absolutely. It was such an honor to have you today. I feel like we had a really good discussion. Tune in to next week on Let's Talk Woman to Woman. Make sure you follow us on Elegant Behavior and visit our site, www.elegantbehavior.com. You're listening to Let's Talk Woman to Woman on Intellectual Radio. You have a wonderful Saturday and a wonderful, productive week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care, guys.